The stage is officially set, and the hip-hop world is buzzing. Fabolous and Lloyd Banks, two of rap's most iconic titans, are gearing up for a showdown this spring, and fans everywhere are already losing it. This isn't just any battle, it's a clash of styles, legacies, and street credibility that could define the year in hip-hop. Every fan has an opinion, every social media thread is on fire, and the anticipation is absolutely electric. Fabolous, known for his razor-sharp punchlines and smooth flow, has dominated battle rap for years, earning respect from fans and peers alike. Lloyd Banks, the punchline master from G-Unit, has proven time and again that he can spit fire and deliver bars that leave the competition stunned. Now, these two heavyweights are about to go head-to-head, and nobody knows who will come out on top. The tension is real, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Social media is already exploding. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter are flooded with predictions, reaction videos, and memes, with fans debating everything from past battles to lyrical supremacy. Everyone wants to know who will drop the hardest bars, who will claim the crown of this legendary spring battle. Every snippet, every interview, and every promo adds fuel to the fire, keeping fans hooked and hungry for more. This spring, the streets will be watching, the fans will be judging, and the hip-hop world will be paying attention. The countdown has begun. Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks is about to redefine battle rap, and you do not want to miss a single moment. As the news of Fabolous and Lloyd Banks' spring battle spread across social media, the hip-hop community erupted. Fans immediately flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, sharing reactions, memes, and predictions. Every corner of the internet was buzzing, and hashtags like hashtag Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks, hashtag Spring Rap Battle, and hashtag Battle Rap 2026 started trending within hours. This wasn't just a battle, it was a cultural event, sparking debates about legacy, lyrical supremacy, and street credibility. Fabolous supporters were quick to rally behind him. Known for his clever punchlines, smooth flow, and years of battle rap dominance, Fab's fans praised his consistency and ability to adapt to any opponent. Memes highlighted his iconic verses, Instagram Reels compiled his greatest moments, and TikTok users started creating reaction videos, speculating on how he might approach the battle strategically. Comments flooded with lines from his past tracks, fan-made lyric breakdowns, and playful challenges for Lloyd Banks, showing how deeply fans were invested in this showdown. Meanwhile, Lloyd Banks' fan base fired back with equal intensity. Banks, renowned for his hard-hitting punchlines, razor-sharp wordplay, and street credibility, was celebrated as a force to be reckoned with. Fans shared compilations of his best battles, viral clips from G-Unit performances, and meme edits emphasizing his lyrical dominance. Social media threads debated who had the edge, analyzing Banks' past battles against top-tier opponents and predicting how he might counter Fab's clever punchlines with his own signature style. Industry insiders weighed in on the potential strategies each rapper might employ. Analysts speculated that Fabolous might focus on technical wordplay, clever metaphors, and crowd-pleasing bars, while Lloyd Banks could bring intensity, sharp delivery, and aggressive punchlines to assert dominance. Podcasts and YouTube channels dissected past encounters, lyrical styles, and fan reactions to predict how the clash might unfold. Every snippet, every clip, and every fan theory became part of the growing conversation, ensuring that the hype continued to build. The anticipation wasn't confined to social media. Street-level discussions in New York, Miami, and other major hip-hop hubs mirrored the online frenzy. Radio shows featured hot takes, interviews, and countdowns, keeping fans engaged and fueling debates about who would come out on top. Local freestyle battles even referenced the upcoming clash, showing how deeply the news had permeated the hip-hop culture. Fans began speculating about potential surprises, guest appearances, or unexpected twists during the battle. TikTok and Instagram became the battlefield for creative fan content. Duets, reaction videos, and memes exploded across platforms, showcasing the fans' passion and imagination. Some created compilations of Fabolous' cleverest lines, while others highlighted Banks' most devastating punchlines. Reaction videos debated everything: delivery, crowd engagement, and lyrical creativity, turning fans into analysts and commentators. Each viral clip added momentum to the story, keeping the conversation alive and ever-expanding. The debate also extended to younger hip-hop enthusiasts, who were eager to see how these legendary rappers would influence the next generation. Many aspiring artists dissected the feud, using it as a case study in battle strategy, lyrical precision, and crowd control. Social media became a learning ground, where fans not only speculated about the outcome, but also analyzed techniques and styles, deepening appreciation for the craft of battle rap. Merchandise and promotional content started surfacing as well. Official announcements hinted at exclusive pre-battle events, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage. Fans eagerly signed up for notifications, live streams, and tickets to watch history unfold. The hype created a sense of urgency, making it feel like missing the event would be a missed cultural moment in hip-hop. Every new teaser fueled speculation about who would dominate, who would drop surprise bars, and whether either artist would pull off unexpected moves. Podcasts and YouTube breakdowns amplified the narrative further. Hosts analyzed each rapper's strengths, past performances, and social media presence, offering predictions about delivery, punchline execution, and crowd response. They debated whether Fabolous' clever metaphors would outshine Lloyd Banks' aggressive punchlines, or if Banks' street credibility would give him the upper hand. Discussions about legacy, influence, and fan loyalty added layers to the story, making it a multi-dimensional cultural phenomenon rather than just a simple battle. Fans also began creating polls, brackets, and prediction charts, generating engagement and interaction across multiple platforms. TikTok challenges, Instagram quizzes, and Twitter debates ensured that fans remained actively involved, heightening anticipation. Social media engagement skyrocketed as fans passionately argued about strategy, style, and predicted outcomes. Every reaction became a viral moment, turning anticipation into a communal experience that united hip-hop fans worldwide. The upcoming battle also drew the attention of former and current hip-hop artists. Some shared supportive messages, predictions, or even subtle jabs, further fueling speculation. The involvement of peers and industry figures elevated the stakes, adding authenticity and credibility to the hype. Fans began imagining potential guest appearances, shout-outs, or collaborations, creating a rich tapestry of possibilities that kept excitement levels high. As the battle drew closer, both artists reportedly entered intense preparation mode. Studio sessions, freestyle practice, and strategy discussions were rumored to be underway, adding an air of mystery and anticipation. Every social media post, snippet, and interview was scrutinized for hints about battle tactics, favorite punchlines, and potential strategies. Fans dissected videos and lyrics like detectives, creating endless engagement and content around every development. The cultural impact of this matchup was undeniable. Beyond the music, it represented generational and stylistic contrasts, with Fabolous showcasing slick, refined wordplay and Lloyd Banks emphasizing raw, hard-hitting delivery. Analysts noted that this clash symbolized the essence of battle rap: strategy, skill, and crowd control, all wrapped in performance and charisma. The stakes were not just about winning a battle, they were about legacy, influence, and fan loyalty. Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks had captured the attention of the entire hip-hop world. Social media, podcasts, YouTube channels, radio, and street-level conversations were all ablaze with predictions, memes, and debates. Fans eagerly anticipated the showdown, ready to witness a legendary clash of titans that could define the year in battle rap. The anticipation for the Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks battle had reached fever pitch. Fans across social media weren't just speculating, they were analyzing every past track, past battle, and every subtle nuance of the rapper's delivery to predict how this legendary clash would unfold. Hashtags like #FabVsBanks, #SpringRapBattle, and #BattleOfTitans dominated Twitter trending lists, while TikTok and Instagram were flooded with reaction videos, memes, and lyrical breakdowns. Fabolous supporters were confident. Known for his witty punchlines, clever wordplay, and unmatched stage presence, Fab had decades of experience crafting verses that could stun a crowd. Fans argued that his ability to turn almost any phrase into a lyrical dagger would give him the edge. TikTok users remixed his old freestyles, creating compilations of his most brutal lines, while Instagram Reels highlighted moments where he had left opponents speechless. Every clip reminded fans why Fabolous was considered a battle rap master. On the other side, Lloyd Banks' fanbase fired back with equal intensity. Banks, the G-Unit punchline king, is celebrated for his precise delivery, aggressive flow, and ability to dominate any battle with cold, calculated precision. Fans dug through his previous battles and collaborations, analyzing the cadence, punchline structure, and timing of his bars. Instagram and TikTok were flooded with reaction videos showing fans debating whether Banks' raw energy could outmatch Fab's sophisticated lyricism. Every post fueled engagement, as supporters weighed in on which rapper would have the upper hand this spring. Podcasts and YouTube commentary channels began breaking down the battle week by week. Analysts speculated that Fabolous might lean on technical wordplay, clever metaphors, and humor to sway the crowd, while Lloyd Banks could emphasize direct, hard-hitting punchlines that cut deep. Some analysts even highlighted potential psychological tactics, noting that crowd reaction and anticipation could play a crucial role in who ultimately dominates the stage. Fans dissected every preview clip and interview snippet, trying to anticipate strategies and predict the outcome. Street-level hype mirrored the online frenzy. In New York, Philadelphia, and other major hip-hop hubs, fans debated the matchup in record stores, radio call-in shows, and live events. Local freestyle battles started referencing the upcoming clash, while underground artists teased bars and reactions inspired by the upcoming showdown. The battle was no longer just a stage event, it was a cultural movement, inspiring aspiring rappers and energizing longtime fans. The social media frenzy was relentless. TikTok duets, Instagram Reels, and meme compilations proliferated, turning every reaction into a viral moment. Fans created prediction brackets and battle polls to guess which rapper would come out on top. Twitter threads debated every detail, from past lyrical themes, punchline structure, to stage presence. Memes portrayed Fabolous' clever punchlines versus Lloyd Banks' aggressive bars, creating a viral cycle that continuously amplified the hype. In addition to fan speculation, insider rumors added more excitement. Sources hinted that both rappers were entering intense preparation mode, practicing freestyles, refining delivery, and brainstorming new bars. Rumors circulated about potential collaborations or guest appearances during the battle, adding mystery and speculation. Every small post, snippet, or comment from either artist sparked viral discussion, proving that anticipation could rival the battle itself. Analysts also focused on the generational clash. Fabolous represents a refined, classic New York lyricism with smooth delivery and sharp metaphors, while Lloyd Banks embodies the raw, punchline-heavy style of the G-Unit era. Fans debated whether clever wordplay or aggressive punchlines would dominate, creating endless discussions across platforms. Podcasts compared the two rappers' historical performances, noting who had consistently won crowd reactions and which moments could give one the edge this spring. The hype wasn't just online. Merchandise, promotional content, and official teasers started appearing, heightening anticipation. Pre-battle events, behind-the-scenes content, and interviews with friends and collaborators fueled speculation about strategy, favorite bars, and who might surprise the audience. Fans signed up for notifications, live streams, and exclusive content, ensuring they were ready for every twist and turn leading up to the battle. Social media was full of viral predictions. Some fans speculated that Fabolous might open with humor-driven punchlines to win crowd favor early, while Lloyd Banks might save his most devastating lines for the end, creating a narrative arc within the battle itself. Reaction videos analyzed interviews, past collaborations, and subtle hints, making fans feel like insiders and increasing engagement exponentially. Podcasts and YouTube channels began creating full battle analysis episodes. Analysts compared past rivalries, performance styles, and audience reactions. They debated whether experience, charisma, or technical skill would be the deciding factor. Fans used this content to form theories, write threads, and make reaction videos, fueling the cycle of hype and engagement. The global impact of this battle also became apparent. Hip-hop fans outside the US joined conversations, dissecting verses and debating strategies. International fans contributed memes, reaction videos, and theories, showing that Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks was not just a New York or US event, it was a global phenomenon. Fans from multiple countries participated in live-stream discussions, hashtags trended worldwide, and content was translated into multiple languages, increasing reach and virality. It was clear that this wasn't just a battle, it was a historic moment in hip-hop. The tension, the hype, the preparation, and the speculation created a narrative that captivated fans, media, and industry insiders alike. The stakes were higher than ever. This battle would not only determine bragging rights, but also reinforce or challenge the legacies of two of hip-hop's most respected titans. The countdown intensified as both rappers prepared. Fans eagerly awaited every teaser clip, social media post, or interview snippet. The internet became a real-time hub for speculation, analysis, and debate. Every viral moment added fuel to the anticipation, and every meme or reaction video kept the narrative alive and trending. One thing was clear: Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks had become more than just a battle, it was a full-blown cultural event. Fans were glued to every development, eagerly anticipating the showdown and speculating about every strategy, punchline, and twist. The buzz had reached international levels, turning the spring battle into a global spectacle that hip-hop fans couldn't afford to miss. The countdown to the Fabolous vs. Lloyd Banks spring battle had reached its climax. Fans, media outlets, and industry insiders were glued to every teaser, every snippet, and every social media post. Hashtags like #FabVsBanks, #SpringRapBattle, and #Battle of Titans were trending globally, and the hype wasn't slowing down. Memes, reaction videos, and fan compilations had turned the lead-up into a cultural phenomenon. Everyone wanted to know who will truly reign supreme. Leaked hints and insider info fueled speculation even further. Rumors suggested that both rappers had been spending weeks in intense preparation, rehearsing punchlines, perfecting flow, and strategizing crowd engagement. Sources hinted that Fabolous was working on clever, crowd-pleasing bars filled with wordplay and sharp metaphors, while Lloyd Banks might rely on raw, devastating punchlines designed to leave the audience speechless. Fans analyzed every past battle, every freestyle clip, and every lyric from both artists to try to predict who would dominate the stage. The battle's social media ecosystem exploded. TikTok creators remixed snippets of both rappers' classic verses, Instagram Reels highlighted their most memorable punchlines, and Twitter threads debated potential strategies and outcomes. Polls and prediction brackets flooded every platform, asking fans to vote. Would clever wordplay or aggressive punchlines carry the day? Every post amplified the hype, making it impossible for anyone to ignore the approaching clash. Podcasts and YouTube commentary channels went all in. Analysts debated Fabolous' smooth, calculated delivery versus Lloyd Banks' hard-hitting style, exploring not just lyrical content, but performance dynamics and crowd influence. Some suggested that Fabolous' ability to read the audience could give him an edge, while others argued that Banks' intensity and precision made him nearly unstoppable in battle scenarios. Every analysis sparked fan discussion, ensuring that the pre-battle hype was as intense as the event itself. Fans themselves became part of the spectacle. TikTok duets and reaction videos recreated iconic bars, memes exaggerated both rappers' styles, and Instagram quizzes asked users to predict the winner. The energy was contagious. From casual hip-hop listeners to hardcore rap aficionados, everyone was participating in the frenzy. International fans joined the conversation, translating posts, creating subtitled videos, and sharing predictions across multiple platforms, turning the battle into a global event. Street-level hype was equally intense. Hip-hop communities in New York, Philadelphia and beyond hosted discussions, local freestyles, and pre-battle analysis. Radio stations featured hot takes, interviews, and countdowns, adding layers to the anticipation. Fans debated who had the stronger legacy, whose style would dominate, and what unexpected moves might occur. Every conversation, from live shows to online forums, contributed to the massive momentum building toward the showdown. Leaked bar speculation was another highlight. Fans dissected previous tracks, collaborations, and freestyle sessions, predicting potential lines and strategies. Would Fabolous open with humor-driven punchlines to energize the crowd? Could Lloyd Banks save his most lethal bars for the finale to shock everyone? Speculation ran wild, fueling memes, reaction videos, and endless social media discussion. The anticipation wasn't just about who would win, it was about how every bar, every punchline, and every move could define the battle. The clash also represented a broader narrative. Fabolous symbolizes refined lyrical mastery, a legacy built on clever wordplay, smooth delivery, and consistent excellence. Lloyd Banks represents raw punchline supremacy, hard-hitting bars, and the relentless intensity of street-style battle rap. Fans debated which approach would resonate more with modern audiences and which would ultimately earn bragging rights. The battle became a study in hip-hop evolution, style contrasts, and generational dynamics. Media coverage amplified the frenzy. Hip-hop news outlets, YouTube channels, and podcasts dissected every teaser and leaked clip. Some highlighted potential strategies, others speculated about behind-the-scenes rivalries, and many analyzed the cultural significance of this long-awaited showdown. The narrative was not just about who could spit better bars, it was about legacy, respect, and supremacy in hip-hop culture. As the event drew nearer, anticipation reached a peak. Fans shared countdowns, viral edits, and even predictions for potential guest appearances or surprises during the battle. Rumors suggested possible collaborations, freestyle showcases, or unexpected twists that could change the outcome entirely. Social media became a non-stop hub of engagement, with memes, debates, and predictions keeping the energy alive. The stakes were unmistakable. Every viral clip, every fan theory, and every social media post amplified the tension. The clash had transformed into a cultural phenomenon, captivating not just rap enthusiasts, but music fans worldwide. Analysts emphasized that the battle's outcome could influence legacies, inspire younger artists, and set a new benchmark for battle rap in 2026. Fans also speculated about post-battle consequences. Would the winner cement their reputation as the ultimate lyricist of the era? Could the loser come back with a strategic response in the studio? Would this feud evolve into a series of legendary rap battles? Every question kept audiences on edge, increasing engagement across social media, podcasts, and YouTube commentary channels. As the final countdown approached, one thing was clear: this battle would go down in history. Fabolous versus Lloyd Banks was no longer just a matchup. It was a moment that would define hip-hop culture for the year. Fans, media, and industry insiders were all watching, analyzing, and speculating on every detail. The streets, social media, and global hip-hop communities were united in anticipation. The spring showdown promised drama, intensity, and unforgettable lyrical warfare. Every punchline, every reaction, and every bar would be dissected, shared, and celebrated by millions. Fans were ready, analysts were analyzing, and the entire hip-hop world was holding its breath. Fabolous and Lloyd Banks were about to make history, and no one was willing to miss a second.